It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Mark, Dave Rowe from the Fan 960 back here. Just there's been a lot of talk this year about the new optimistic, happy Mark Martin. Even Jimmie was talking about just saying that he doesn't even recognize you sometimes talking to you about winning the Brickyard. What's changed this year, or do you feel like anything's changed just to change your outlook?
Yeah, a lot has changed. When I've really had a chance to catch my breath the last year and a half. And it took a while last year when I started setting out, and staying at home and spending quality time with my family and really getting my feeling like I got my personal life sort of in order the way I wanted it, and priorities kind of moved around. I've had a lot of pressure off of me because I haven't worried about a single point for a year and a half, and so I haven't had that riding on me. I felt like I've got a lot off my shoulders right now, and it's also given me a chance to reassess what's important to me. And I know, I love my family with all my heart, and the time that I spend with them, is precious to me. But I also realize that, almost all my friends and are here, and this is an important part of my life. It's been my life's work for 35 years, and on a good day, I'm still pretty good at it. And if I wasn't, I'd be staying at home. But the chance to drive the Army car, the 8 car for DEI this year, has been, you guys have seen it. I mean, when I drive fast race cars, that is life. I mean, that's what life is all about. And I won't have a chance to do that very much longer. And so, that is also very precious to me. And I'm having the time of my life. I can see the end out there not too far away, and boy, I believe I'm making the best of it. And I have a total different, I'm a happy person. I don't do anything I don't want to do. And for a long time, I felt like I was doing a lot of stuff I didn't want to do. So right now I'm doing everything that I want to do and nothing that I don't want to do. So why shouldn't I be happy and optimistic?
Question. Tony Fabrizio, Tampa Tribune. For both of you guys, and Jimmie, I know you've been asked about this a few times. There's been talk recently about how Kyle is able to drive the car into the corner, maybe looser than some other people, maybe more yawed out. I just wondered what you guys have observed from what he's able to do with the car tomorrow.
He's not more than him. I've been out there. I've seen it.
I haven't heard. I'm not sure, and been asked on that. Kyle, being a teammate with Kyle, there are things that Kyle does with the brakes that, when I see him running fast, which has been a lot lately, I think that it's tough for me to drive a race car like Kyle does. And when I say he uses no brake, he really uses no brake. We were at Charlotte testing one time, and he left pit road, and it's crew chiefs love to tell you, you're driving it in too hard, get off the brake. And Chad's telling me all these things, and finally got out of the car and looked on the data, Kyle's brake trace, and I thought that the brake channel wasn't working. I thought the computer quit working, something was wrong, and then I saw where he came into the pits and used the brakes to slow down and come in the pits. I'm like, damn it, Chad's right. So from that point, when I see Kyle, I think that because the way he drives the car, the tire will only do so much. And he's got a great race team. He's doing a great job, but he's been, I think, taking advantage of the grip of the tire, how he positions the car in corner entry without using the brake. He's not overworking the tire. Tire's lasted longer. Tire has more grip. And I've been trying to adjust to do that, but it's tough because I'm one that sets the nose of the car with the brake. I help the car turn with the brake, and it's just the opposite. As I think about those things, this car hates the brake being used. It will not change directions with help. It has to do it at its own pace. So I think those things are all lending to Kyle's style, and he's doing a great job with it.
Is he able to carry more speed through the corner?
No, that's the deceiving thing, where when I try to drive that way, I unfortunately go to my same braking point, just don't touch the brakes and go in the corner and scare the hell out of myself and don't make the turn. So he is actually, most cases, off a little sooner, but efficient in carrying good speed, and it's really tough to see in the naked eye, but carrying good speed at the center of the corner. But when he gets to the turn and the car goes through its transition, it's not overstressed, the tire still has the grip that it needs, and the car will change directions and it's ready for the throttle. And from my standpoint, watching him, I think he does a great job of driving the car on the throttle loose. I mean, he can really control the car well up off the turn. Yeah.
David.
Jimmie, you touched on this back here. You touched on this. I'm sorry, David Poolshar Observer. I didn't mean to violate protocol.
I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that messes up.
You touched on this out there on the grid or after your qualifying lap, but this place has been decidedly a mixed bag for your team. I mean, there have been times when this weekend has been one of the most unhappy weekends you guys have had all season, and then 2 years ago you won it. Has this place been kind of like, I mean, do you have any explanation for that, or here you are sitting on the pole this year?
I think a lot of it has to do with where our race team was coming into August, or July, August, this summer stretch. If you look at years past, got off to a good start. Everybody caught us. We were kind of revamping what we were doing, and slowed through the summer months, and then got our stuff sorted out and got back to the front after that. And this year's been just the opposite. Off to a slow start and been improving our race cars each week. I've learned how to drive this thing each week better and better, and I think it's just all coming to a head. I hope that it continues into practice and on into the race, but so far this place has been good to us this year.
Mark Brian Smith, Bristol Herald Courier, over here. NASCAR relies on youth and image seemingly more than ever to reach out to fans. What's it mean to you to come to one of NASCAR's premier events and have this success that you're having right now?
You just don't know what it means to me to be competitive and drive a fast race car. And the fan response is overwhelming. For some reason, I just really have. I think that a lot of your general race fans that aren't particularly my fans still kind of use me as a secondary fan because I'm the last of the gray hairs out there to some degree, and I think a lot of fans that aren't kids can identify with that. I certainly see a lot of Dale Jr. Apparel coming up with tremendous enthusiasm to me and getting autographs and stuff. So I really, to be honest with you, feel like the only reason, I know that some people might say that I have pretty good results on the racetrack, but I really truly believe that the only reason I still have a job in this sport is because of the fans' support. I'm still, still supported strongly by the fans, and that's recognized by the sponsors. And usually when you get to this stage in your career, it's hard to get sponsors to line up behind you, and I've been really blessed in that respect.